If you're from the state of Georgia, you already know Justin Fields. Justin Fields has been a baller for a long time. He accepts any challenge that you throw his way, steps up, and he goes for it. He don't make no excuses. He just do what he got to do because you know what? He's a true leader, man. Justin Fields looked like a man that was possessed today out there during his pro day. I mean, he let everybody know he got something to prove because all of the negative press that he's been receiving before his pro day, guys, yes, sir, you know what it is. Your favorite coach about to get into it, standing 10 toes down, about to let you know what's going down. But without further ado, welcome back to Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. That's right, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Like these videos, share these videos, comment on these videos. Tap in a friend 2, 3, or 4, or 5 and let them know, hey, all we doing is getting live over here and having a good time. So, guys, guess what? Don't forget, we get ready to set this giveaway up. So make sure that you are getting yourselves over to my Instagram page and following us over there as well. But hey, don't forget, guys, follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, I'm going to tell you what really went on today. Guys, look, Justin Fields had no problem with, continuously proving his doubters wrong. When I say he has been competing against Trevor Lawrence since they was in high school, listen, they competed against each other in high school, trying to find out who was going to be the highest ranked player that was going to be recruited out of the state of Georgia. They competed against each other in the Elite 11 competition. The Elite 11, that's the quarterback competition. Also, they went 1-1 in college against one another. We already know the first time that they played against one another, Trevor Lawrence went on to win the national championship. But that second time, boy, when I tell you Justin Fields gave daggone Clemson the business, yeah, he shut down all doubts even after he took that shot to the ribs. Don't forget about that. Yeah, let's talk about how much dog he had in him that day to go back out there, continue to keep competing, and went out there and gave his best effort against the Alabama Crimson Tide. I'm just saying, guys, it is what it is. You got to, you got to give folks their flowers when they deserve them. But I'm gonna be honest with you, the world already knows that Trevor Lawrence is going to go first in the draft to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, we already know that's out the way, right? But now we're trying to find out where the pecking order is going to be after that. And Justin Fields, he said, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and set my eyes on the goal right now. His goal was to run his 40-yard dash today in 4.3. He slipped up coming out the start. He ended up running that 40-yard dash in a 4.44. That's right. I guess he must have had Jay-Z on his mind today because that's what he ran. But the lingering question that everybody had was his ability to be able to make throws, throw particular deep balls. Was he able to throw the ball on the run? That type of thing. But you know what? The one person that's always in his corner and one person that you always expect to be in your corner is your head coach. And Ryan Day, he stands behind his players. And he made it known that Justin Fields needed to be himself when throwing the ball, and he will be just fine. Coach Day knows far too well that some teams are going to be real particular on how they want a quarterback's trajectory to be as far as the point that they release the ball. That type of crazy stuff where they're trying to find any little thing to nitpick the player, how the player throw the ball or whatever have you to possibly go with someone else instead of picking that player to become their franchise player. We see it every year, right? But you know what? The one thing that I don't think many may remember out there is the fact that Coach Day was the quarterback coach for the San Francisco 49ers when Colin Kaepernick was there back in 2016, where that was Colin Kaepernick's first season where he played his first 11 games as the starter for the San Francisco 49ers. I know you guys remember that. Yeah, Colin played. He balled that year, right? So you already know Coach Day know a thing or two about things when it comes to quarterbacks. And guess what? He made it clear that Justin Fields' body of work will be just fine. Because guess what? This young man has shown and proved that he can go out there and lead his team. Think about when he was leading the guys in the Big Ten who wanted to play. The We Just Want to Play initiative that he had going with the Ohio State after the Big Ten commissioner had given them a schedule a week before and then shut the season down after the next week. Yeah, that type of thing, taking a stand and letting them know that you are a leader. That's what Justin Fields is all about. But you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Justin Fields did exactly that. He let his body of work speak for him today, letting those recruiters and those individuals that were out there watching him know, hey, look, You want to sit here and put all these other quarterbacks up against me as if I'm not proven, as if I can't get out here and do things that I need to do. You forget I went 20-2 at the Ohio State. I threw for over 5,000 yards. What more do you expect me to do? And this man did this in 22 games? Come on, guys. This guy is really balling out there. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Being a Michigan fan, I'm going to say this. If Justin Fields go to the 49ers and Kyle Shanahan get a hold of him, you already know Kyle Shanahan loves a mobile quarterback that can throw on a run. He had that with RJ3 with the Washington Redskins. Even though RJ3 got hurt, RJ3 is a little bit smaller than Justin Fields. But I'm sure Justin Fields can handle that just fine. But if they get the pieces around Justin Fields in San Francisco, oh my goodness. Not to mention, if daggone Bill Belichick gets him in New England, y'all already see Bill Belichick and the coaching staff is finally understanding that statue quarterback standing back there in the pocket is not going to be the same anymore. The NFL game has changed, and guess what? The quarterback is going to need to be able to move around, stretch that pocket a little bit for those receivers to get open, so that they can go ahead and complete passes in the manner in which they want to. All I'm telling you is this: I'm giving this young man 2 years in anybody's system. And after that 2 years, y'all better watch out, because this man is about to put on a show. And he's going to shock a lot of y'all who were doubters in the beginning. Say, hey, he can't do this. He can't do that. I mean, I get it. He had a bad game against Northwestern. How many quarterbacks in the NCAA that has been drafted ahead of Justin Fields haven't had a bad game? I mean, come on, guys. It was a shortened season. A lot of these teams that you thought weren't going to be able to do much, they were able to get out there and compete. Yes, Ohio State was able to get out of there with the win, but still, this man led his team just like he's going to lead whichever NFL franchise picks him. I'm going to tell you right now, he ain't going to the Jets, and he won't be coming to the Falcons. So if you got that in your minds, please get rid of it, because it's a waste of time. But until next time, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. And don't forget, guys, be the one and lead.